Welcome to another video. In this video, I'll walk you through how to log in, how to register, how to reset your password. So we are currently in the home screen or in the home page. So we need to sign up. Okay, we need to sign up. So at the top right, we have these two options. So sign in and then start selling. So assuming that you have an account already, you select the first one. And if you are new, you just select the second one. Okay, so I'll go with the first one first, assuming we already have an account. Okay, so we're just going to click on sign in. So the moment you click on sign in, it will take you to the login page, right, for you to log in. Right, so you just enter your details and then you log in. So you just enter your email, your password, and then you log in. If you prefer to use an OTP, you can use that. That is if you don't remember your password or your email. Okay, so you can use an OTP. So the moment you enter the phone number, a message will be sent to you to the phone number that you used, right? And that is an OTP, a one-time password. So the moment you get that, you enter that number, right, into the field. So we are just going to let's go with the sign up first, right? So assuming that we are new and then we are registering on the platform, you just enter your first name, your last name. Okay, so let me take this. You enter your first name, you enter your last name, okay, which is your surname. You enter your email and make sure that the email is correct, because everything that you buy, you get notified on your email and on your phone number. This is very important. So you have to make sure that the email is correct and the phone number is correct. So you enter a valid or correct phone number and valid email. So these two must be correct, email and phone number. Then if you have any referral code, you enter that here. So if you have a referral code from somebody on the business platform, you can enter that code here. Then you enter your password. Make sure that you use a strong password. Okay, and then you also enter it again. So the password, you enter it twice. Okay, you enter it twice, right? So first name, last name, email and phone number. This is important. Make sure that they are correct and cross-check them before you submit. So the moment you are done, you click on create account, right? You just click on create account. When you click on that, it registers your account and it takes you to your dashboard. Okay, I already have an account here, so we will not be creating an account, but just follow the steps that I gave, right? So now you have created an account, let's assume. So in that case, it will take you straight to the account. But if you are logging in, you have an account already and you are logging in, you either use your email and password. So just make sure that you use the valid email that you registered with and then the password, or you use the OTP, which is your phone number only, right? That is if you don't remember. If you do not remember your email and password, you can just go to forgot password, right? You can go to forgot password. Forgot password is here, right? So in case you have forgotten your password, you can just click on it and then you enter the email, right? You enter the email that you registered with. So the moment you do that, an email will be sent to you. Okay, so once the email is sent to you, you just insert it. You reset your password. Okay, you just reset your password. And once you reset it, you'll be allowed back into the account with the updated password. So whenever you are logging in, you use the updated password. Okay, so that is it. Now we are signing in. If we are using any of them. The two of them work, so you can just use any of them. So let's say we just use, let me just use the email and password, and then we sign in. Okay, so let me, so if the user is not, if the user does not exist or the user is not found, you see a notification here or an alert that the user is not found. Okay, so we need to use a valid email address. Okay, so I'll just enter the correct email address, and then we will have access to it. Okay, so now that our user is not found, it means that this user does not exist. What we are going to do is we are going to enter a valid email. Okay, enter a valid email, and if the password is wrong or the email is wrong, you'll be alerted. Okay, so we are going to sign in. Okay, we're just going to sign in. So now we have used a valid email and we have logged in, right? So the moment we have logged in, we are in the dashboard. Now, the moment you log in, you are going to see this. You are going to see a modal or a pop-up that will inform you to join the business update channel. This business update channel is very important because if there is any information that we give out, it will be given out in the WhatsApp channel. Okay, so you need to join it. It is very important. When you click on maybe later, when you click on this maybe later, and then you log out and you log in again, it will show again. So in case you are not in the, if you are still not in the channel, you need to join it, right? So that is the important information over here. So you need to join it. But we are already in the group, so we just click on maybe later or X. The moment you just click on it, it will to be dismissed, right? And then we want to explore the platform now. Okay, so now we have a few things here that we need to be aware of. So now we have the wallet balance over here, we have the revenue, okay, and then we have the orders, we have customers, and then we have commission, right? So these are the five stats that you need to know, or the five things about your account that you need to know, right? So we are going to be going with them one by one. So the first one is your wallet balance. So you basically top up your wallet balance and you use that money in the wallet balance to make purchases. Okay, so anything that you can buy on the platform, you can use your wallet balance. Most of the products and services on the platform are wallet balance controlled. So you have to have money. The wallet balance is like the universal payment method. Okay, so if there is any service that you want to buy, you just come here, you make a top up, and then your wallet balance will be credited. Once it is credited, you can use the money to buy anything on the platform. Okay, so that is wallet balance. Okay, so basically that is it. Revenue is basically like your sales, and then from the revenue or sales from completed orders, right? So that is it. And then we have orders, the number of orders that you have made so far. We have customers, the how do I put it, the phone numbers. You see the phone numbers that you use, every different one is a different customer. Okay, so if you have orders with three different phone numbers, it means that you have three customers, right? So that's what it basically means. So the customers are also counted. Okay, so that you know um the number of orders and the number of customers that you have gotten so far, right? And then the commission is basically referral commission. If there's any referral commission that you earn, okay, That is also part of it. So these are the things you need to know. Okay, so that is it. And then we have the sales chart. So this basically shows you your sales in a graphical form. Okay, so if you have made 50 CDs in a day, you'd see it over here in the bar chart. Okay, and you can adjust it according to how you want. You can do it 7 days, or you can do it 30 days, or you understand. So if it's 30 days, it's going to show you a graphical view of your sales in a month. Okay, 7 days is a week, and then 30 days is a month, right? And then 12 months is a year, right? So that is it basically. So we have 7 days, and also we have the chart type. So if you want maybe line, you're going to see it in a line form. If you want area, you're going to see it in an area form. And if you want bar, you're going to see it in a bar chart form, right? So that is it about the chart. Okay, and then we also have the recent orders. So the recent orders that you have placed, you're going to see it here. And if you want to see all the orders, you are just going to click here to see all the orders. Okay, so basically it's very simple. That is it. So your orders are here. The status show, the status will show, the status are all here, and then the amount, the value of the orders, the phone numbers, or the customers that are receiving the product, and then the product itself. What are you buying? What product is it? And then the order ID. The order ID is for identification and reporting. If there is any issue, you use that to report. Okay, and that's what we use to check the status and how we can help you with it if there is any issue with the order. Okay, so that is it about the dashboard. And you can see that we are in the dashboard. As you can see over here, we are in the dashboard, right? So that is it. So before we move to another page, I want to even talk about the the items at the top here. So we have, you can see this moon icon, and then you can see the bell, and then you can see the name over here. So if it is Kwame, you're going to see Kwame. Instead of Nana Ose, you see Kwame. Okay, this is my account. That's why you're seeing my name there. But you see Kwame, if it is Amma, you see Amma over there, right? It's very simple. Okay, so we are just going to talk about these things. 1, 2, 3. We're going to talk about these 3 items over here. So the first one that you are seeing here, this first one that you see here is for light mode and dark mode. Okay, light mode and dark mode. Now, the theme right now is currently in light mode. So the moment we click on it, it takes us to dark mode. So you see that everything has become dark. Okay, everything has become dark. If you want the light mode again, you click on it and you get the light mode. Okay, it's very simple. The next one that you see here is for notification. So apart from the group that you receive the notifications from, right? The channel. Apart from the channel, you can also read notifications from here. So the moment you click on it, you are going to see a notification. Right now, we don't have notification, so you are seeing nothing, right? But if we have any notification or we have put out any notification, you receive it on the website or the app. Okay, so the notifications should come there. And then there's the last one here. The last one here is the profile or your account. So over here we have several things. Okay, several things. So you have your profile, of course, you have your orders. Okay, your orders can be seen from here or at the left side here. So your orders, you have commissions as well, and then you have referrals. And if the last thing that we have here is sign out. So if you want to log out, you can use the sign out, right? So this is the basic stuff. Okay, so we'll go through them as well. Okay, so let's begin with the profile. So the profile, you just come here, you see basic things about the account. Now you have your name here, you have the name here. There's the name, and then you see the check mark indicating that you're an agent, you're a verified agent. Okay, and then your email and then your referral code. This is the referral code that you give to people so that they register under you. Okay, so you have your personal information here as well. So if you need to change anything, you can just click on edit profile. Now you can change the information. The only thing you cannot change is the email. If you need to change it, you can reach out to support.techlinkgh.com or support@techlinkgh.com. Support.techlinkgh.com is the website, and support@techlinkgh.com is the email that you should send the email to. So that's very important. So you can report that you want to change your email address, okay, and then we do that for you, right? So your first name, your last name, your phone number, and your password, you can change it in your account. Okay, so that's very simple. When you are done, you just click on save changes. Okay, now once you are done with that, you also have the notification preference. This part is also important, so I want us to pay attention here. So notification preference. This means that if you place an order and the order is done or the order is completed, you should receive an email or SMS. When your email setting is active, this very first one, when your email notification is active, you are going to receive updates on your email only. If it is active on your SMS, you're going to receive updates on your SMS only. If an order is refunded, if it is completed, you should receive an email on either your, you should receive notification on either your email or your SMS, depending on these settings. So if your email is on and your SMS is off, you are going to receive email notification only. If it is SMS on and then email off, you're going to receive SMS only, right? But if both are on, you're going to receive it on both. So if it is on like this, you're going to receive it on both, and the preference will be saved, right? If you are somebody that doesn't like email, you can off it and leave SMS on, right? So that's what it does. So the notification, if you want to, if you want a particular one, you just use that, right? Say email no on pesa obenya email na, you just off it. Email notification no ubedum no send a email no onya sa notification, right? But open SMS na eno de obetumi agya SMS no on. Now we do we no email no off, right? So that's what it basically does. These are also quick links. Okay, these are quick links that you can easily navigate to, and then finally delete your account. Before you can delete your account, you must not have balance. Okay, you must use all the money in the account, and then you must not have active orders. You understand? You must not have active orders. So your money in the account, your wallet has to be finished, and then the what do we call it? The orders that you have must also be fulfilled. Okay, if these are not met, you cannot delete the account. So it's very important. So this is it about the profile. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the orders. So the orders, you just come here and then you can see all the orders that you have placed. Okay, these are all the orders that you have placed. These are filters. Depending on the filter that you want, you just select the one that you want and then it will filter. So let's say you want pending. You won't see pending because we don't have pending, right? If it's processing, you can see only the processing orders, right? And then you can see all, right? So these are very important. So you can see all time too. Maybe you want orders that were placed today, or you want orders that were placed this week. You understand? Or maybe you want orders that were placed, this month. You can see all of that and then you can clear it, right? You can also export it. So if you want to download the orders, you can download it. So the moment you download it, you would see the orders that you have done so far. So you can see the orders here. The orders that we did, they are also here, right? So you can have access to all this, right? And then you can also hide, or you can show some of the columns that we have in the table. Very, very dynamic and very, very nice. You can see everything clearly. Okay, right. So you can also check status here as well. You can check status and you can see that it is pending. You can also check the status, of other stuff, of other orders. Okay, so you can easily check it. So that is it about this one, right? So we have talked about the orders now. Okay, so for documents, this is a new feature and we are here to add pricing. Okay, so anything, business, registration, passport, gazette, affidavit, so those kind of things, you can also do it for somebody. Okay, so this is a new feature that we have implemented already. You are not seeing it here because we have not added pricing yet. We've not added the prices yet. So that's why it's like this. When we add it, you'll be able to see everything on the platform, right? This is just a test, a test that we did in the account, and everything is working perfectly. We just need to add the pricing and then we will be good to go. Okay, so this is another feature, another new feature. Profile, we have already talked about profile, right? So we just come here and talk about the data bundles and then the bills. Okay, so the data bundles, you have MTN data. So the moment you click on this, we are just going to see it. Yeah, I'm not going to talk a lot. We are just going to see it. Before we move on, let's talk about the top up. So how do you add money to your balance? You just click on top up. Okay, you want to top up. So the moment you want to top up, you just click here. Okay, you see a nice cute top up button. So you just click on it and then you see the amount that you want to top up. So the minimum amount here is 5 cedis. Okay, so if you enter something less than 5 cedis, you're going to see an error. Okay, so the minimum is 5 cedis. Okay, every payment method and its fee. So if you see ready, it has a 2% fee, and then you also see Mula also here. So these have their own fees. Okay, these have their own fees. So this is ready, and then this is Mula. You can see how much you'll be credited over here. If you use ready, you're going to be credited 4.9, right? That's the fee. The fee is 10 pesos. If you use Mula, you're going to be charged 55 pesos. So that is 4.45. Okay, 4.45. So that is it. When you are done, you just select the payment method. So let's say we want ready. So the moment we want ready, and then we select the network, and then we enter the phone number. So let's say we want to enter, we just enter the MTN phone number over here. So once we enter it, we make we send the prompt, okay, and then we pay. With ready, you are going to enter the USSD. So you need to enter the USSD for payment. So the moment you pay, you dial once you click on the prompt, send 5 CD prompt, you enter, it will show you a USSD code. You dial that on your phone and then you pay. Okay, with Mula, you see the prompt instantly, so you don't need to dial anything, you just pay. Okay, so that is it with the topping up of wallet. Okay, so now let's move to the data balance, the data itself. Okay, so let's say you want to buy MTN. So with the MTN, we have different ones here. Okay, so let's say you want to purchase MTN data. So you want to purchase 1 GB. If you want to purchase 1 GB, you just select the one that you want. Okay, we are in a single mode. Okay, if you want to buy for a lot of people, you can go for bulk. If you want to upload Excel, you can do that. You can upload the Excel. Okay, and you can also download the template. So the moment you download the template, you want to see how it looks like. Okay, you want to see how it looks like when you are using Excel to upload in bulk. If you are buying for a lot of people and you're using Excel sheet, you can just use phone number and amount. So you enter the phone number and the amount, phone number and the amount, right? The amount of data or gigabytes that you want. So you just enter that and then you submit it. So the moment you submit it, it will deduct from the wallet, right? But let's say you are buying for a single phone number. So you are purchasing for somebody 1 GB. Once you select it, you just scroll down. Just go down and then you enter the phone number. Okay. The moment you enter the phone number, we will know who you are sending the bundle to. You have to confirm the name because you want to know if it is correct number. Because when we submit the data and is delivered to the wrong number, it is not reversible. We cannot reverse it. It's making sure say number no correct. Make sure that the number is correct. So you know the person's name now, right? So the moment you know the name, you can make payment. The payment that you are making, you can use wallet or you can use your mobile money. Okay, you can use your mobile money. If you don't have money in the wallet, in the Techlink wallet, you can just use mobile money. You select the network and then you enter the phone number and you pay, right? It's very simple. Now, let's say that you are entering for a lot of people, right? So a lot of people, you want to enter, right, the phone number first. So you can see that the format is here. So you enter the phone number first and you give space, then you add the data as well. So you just do the phone number, right? The phone number like this, and then you add the gigabytes that you want for the person. So maybe you want 2 gig for the person, okay? And then you add another one. I'm just going to enter a random MTN number, right? And then you, let me see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So you want to enter, let's say you want to buy 10 GB for the person, right? So in all, you are buying 12 GB for these 2 phone numbers. You are going to see 2 orders and then 12 GB total. So you can see it over here, the phone number and then the GB. Then you can see the price, and then you can also see the price for the 10 GB as well, right? And it will sum up the total for you, and then you just pay with wallet. Okay, so when you're done, you just pay with wallet, right? That is it for the bulk. You can't pay using mobile money with bulk. Okay, but if it's a single, you can use mobile money, right? So for Excel, again, wallet. Okay, use wallet. Okay, so you just upload the Excel and then you pay with wallet. Okay, it's very simple. Similar thing applies to the Express. So if there is any Express data, right now we don't have Express data, but if there's Express data, it works like the MTN master. Okay, so you just enter, you enter, select the data bundle, the MTN Express data bundle, and then you enter the phone number, you pay with wallet or mobile money. You can see that over here. Over here too, we have EVD. So with the MTN over here, we have MTN Master, MTN Express, and then MTN EVD or airtime, right? So the EVD is airtime. So if you want EVD, you can just enter the phone number that you want to receive the airtime on, and maybe you want to buy 5 CDs. Okay, so this is it. Very simple. You just enter the amount, and then you see that we calculate the fee for you. The fee is 2%, and then you have the total here. So you'll be charged 5.10 on your wallet. If it is mobile money, you are going to be charged the same amount on your mobile money wallet. Okay, the same concept applies to Airtel Tigo. Okay, the same concept applies to Airtel Tigo, right? It's the same thing. If your balance is low, you can just click on the top up here. Okay, you can just click on the top up here and then you can pay. So the moment you do that, you can click on it and pay. Okay, so you just select an 80 data bundle, you enter the 80 number, you pay with wallet or mobile money, and then you are good to go, right? As for AT, it is mostly instant. The iShare and the big time is mostly instant. If you want EVD airtime too, you can do that. It's mostly instant. The thing that takes time is NTN data and maybe telecel. So these two take time. Okay, these two take time. So for telecel, we don't have bundles available. Like you see them over here. We will add the prices very soon. And then for telecel, we just enter the number and then you pay. Okay, it's very, very simple. Just like the MTN, the same applies to the rest. Okay, and then for AFA, AFA is a service for core bundles, right? And it's like a farmer program, right? So you can register yourself as a farmer, even though you are not. You can register yourself as a farmer, and then you can register over here. So the moment you just enter your full name, your phone number, your Ghana card, date of birth, region, specific location, and occupation, and you pay. It is currently 12 cedis. You just pay, and then you'll be registered on the system. It takes time. After registration, it takes time, and it's not instant. It takes days. Sometimes it can even take weeks. Okay, so it is important for you to note that it takes time. Okay, it takes time. So when you are registering, register with the mind of patience. Okay, because it takes time. It is not instant. Okay, so this is very important to note. So that is it about AFA. If you want to register core bundles, if you want to register somebody on core bundles, you can do that here. Okay. So over here as well too, we have airtime as well. Airtime as well. It's the same thing. It works as the same thing. You just enter phone number and you enter the amount. Same as other networks. Okay. And then for data bundles, same thing. For the data bundles, you just enter your phone number and then the data bundles will show. Okay, so you can see it over here, and then you select the one that you want, and then you pay. Okay, so the phone number that you want the data bundle on, you just enter that phone number here, and then you pay from your wallet. Same thing applies here. You enter it and then you pay. Okay, you just select the one that you want and then you pay. This is for data bundles. These data bundles are the regular data bundles, right? So you can provide the MTN up to you data bundles. This is the MTN up to you data bundles. The packages are different from the regular ones. So these data bundles that you are seeing, you can provide this to people, and you can also provide the regular data bundles. These ones, you can provide the normal data bundles to people as well. Okay, so the normal ones that the telcos provide, you can also do that and provide it to people on your e-store. Okay, or you can buy for them from your account. Okay, the services that are available on the e-store are the same services available on your account. Okay, so it's the same thing. Now you just select the one that you want and then you pay. So if you want this for telecel, you pay, and then it will be delivered to the telecel phone number that you enter here. For MTN fiber, it will come soon. That one will be coming very soon, so it will be available on your store and then on your account. Okay, so that is it about it. So for the fiber, you just enter the fiber account, the account number, and then you just make payment, and then that is it. Okay, and then for express data, this one is the same thing. So let me see. Yes, so it's the same thing. And then for express data, it's the same as this one, so you can just ignore that. The bills, the ECG, you just enter the ECG meter over here, and then it will be verified for you. You understand? It will be verified for you. So you just enter the meter number and you enter the phone number for the receipt, and then you enter the amount and then you pay. Right? So the moment you do that, your you receive a token, okay, an ECG token, and then you load that on your meter. Okay, it's very simple. You just load that on your meter. With the wallet, with the water bill, you also do the same thing. You enter the meter number, you enter the phone number, and then you enter the amount, right? So the moment you do that, you just pay with wallet. Okay. Now the next one, you just pay with DSTV, Go TV, and then Star Times, right? So the moment you do that, you can, you know, make payments. So that the DSTV, Star Times, Go TV, you just enter the card number, and then, okay, so you can just enter your card number, your smart card number, or your DSTV account number, and then you pay. You can do same for the rest. Okay, so if you have Star Times, you can just enter it, enter the amount, and then you pay. All these services will be debited from the wallet. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that it is a universal payment method that you just load and then you pay, right? That is, better, because you'd end up, if you want to pay for DSTV and then you don't have money in the wallet, you have to top up from here, and then you just pay, and then you load the wallet, and then you buy whatever you want to buy. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is the e-store, right? So for the e-store, you just have, there's a new account, so it's obviously not approved, right? So for the e-store, you just request for approval. Okay, you just enter your store name and then your slug. So the slug, let's just say, so now, so we can remove this. You can just remove this and say Nana store, right? And then we will just remove these things, right? So these are the things that you can do, right? And then the description, you can just write that you can just write something simple. You can talk about your store and say um buy affordable. You can just say buy affordable products and services from my store, right? Something simple. You can just say something like this and then you save it, right? The slug is already taken, so we can just say something. You can just add 12, right? And then we save it. Okay, so if you have Nana store already and somebody has already done it, you will receive an error, right? So you need to update it, right, into something different. Okay, because everybody's store is unique and different. So the moment you are done, you just you can just set pricing, or you request for approval first and you wait. So you can just request for approval and then you wait for admin approval. Admin approval will take like 24 hours, right? So the moment we approve it for you, you'll be notified, right? Once you're notified, you'll be able to, set your pricing, right? The moment when you set your pricing and your store is still not approved, you still not be able to access it. Okay, so let me show you an example. So the moment you copy this and then you want to drop it here, right? You will not have access to the store because the store is not active. We have not approved it yet. Okay, so that is it about it. Now, so if you want to edit your stuff, so let's approve the store real quick. Okay, the the agent comes back, right? So once the agent comes back, you just refresh. Once you refresh, you see that there is a green approved over here. It means that we have approved the account for you. So once you see approved, it means that you can start selling, right? And the moment you refresh your store, it should show, right? So this is showing right here, and you are seeing that the store is currently closed and you can't buy anything because the agent has closed the store. So once your store is active, you just have to activate it because it's closed. Okay, it is closed. It's a new store and it's closed, so you just have to on it. So once you on it, your store is what now open. The moment you refresh again and customers come, they can buy, right? So whenever you want, you can choose to close your store or open it. Okay, so once you do that, you can, have control over the shop. Also, you can do dark mode, light mode. You can also track the order if there's any order. So when the customer places an order, the customer gets an alert with the order ID to track. So once they do that, they can enter it, and then they can also track the orders. Okay, so that is it basically. So I want to get an order ID and demonstrate to you. I want to get an order ID and demonstrate to you. Okay, so let's pick something like this, right? So when we come back to the store and then we enter an order ID like this, and then we click on track, you can see that this is it. Okay, so the customer can the customer knows the order ID and the airtime, and then the recipient, okay, the person receiving it, and then the amount that the person bought. Okay, so you can see that it is moving here like this, right? You can see the process or the status of the order. Okay, so that is it. And then if the customer wants to contact you, the person can contact you, right? So that is it. Very simple. And then they can purchase data bundles from you and all that. These are at your cost price. So you have to sell, you have to add your own profit, okay? Because you can see down here that when you go to master, MTN master, you can see that it's 4.4, and then your price is also 4.4, and your profit is 0. So you have to set your prices. Okay, you have to set your prices, right? Also, you have AFA registration here, you have airtime here, you have bills, you also have MTN fiber, and then you have result checkers. So depending on what you want to offer, you can on the AFA registration, you can also on airtime if you want, and you can on bills and utilities. Bills and utilities, that one is ECG, Ghana Water, DSTV, GoTV, StarTimes. So you can do that one as well. And if you want to also sell MTN fiber, you can on that, and then result checkers, BC, WASI, you can also do that. Okay, so the moment you activate all these, you are going to see them show. Okay, you're going to show over here. You can see that they are here. Okay, you can see that they are here, and then BC, WASI, AFA registration, and all that, right? Some of them are not here, something like airtime. So for the airtime, you need to go back up. Now, how do you want to set your profit? Maybe you want a percentage of whatever the person is buying, right? So maybe let's say that you want 5%. Okay, you want 5%. So it's going to show here that, example, customer buys 10 cedi airtime. The customer will pay 10.71, 10 cedi, 71 pesos, because the amount of airtime is 10 cedis, and you are charging 5%, and we also charge 2% fee, okay, service fee. So your profit on it is 50 pesos for the airtime. You get it? So that is it. So if you want that, if this thing is okay for you, you can choose save airtime settings. So if you don't want that, and you want maybe a particular amount on every airtime that somebody buys, you can do flat amount, or if you want, you can do percentage. I'd advise I just go for percentage, because percentage is just the best. So you just save it. So the moment you go back to your store and then you refresh, you are going to see all these. Have you seen that the store has been updated? You're going to see all these beautiful services right here, right? So you're going to see them over there. Now, you're going to see airtime, you're going to see fiber, you're going to see bills, all these over here, right? When we add the pricing for the business, you're going to see business registration as well, right? So that is it. So when we come here, you can see airtime. So for the airtime, let's say I enter my phone number. So once I enter my phone number and I enter the amount that I want, right? You can see that the service charge that we are that you are charging, right, is over here, and it's 25 pesos, right? 25 pesos. And then the platform fee is, you know, is 11% for us. Okay, so that is it about it. So the moment you do that, you'll be able to, once the person pays the fee, the profits and everything will come to you, right? So you see the profit come here, and you see your total orders, and you see your store sales and your total profit as well. So that is it about it. Also, bills and utilities. How much do you want to charge customers for bills and utilities? So you just want, maybe let's say 10%. Maybe you want 10%. Okay. And so if a customer pays 50 cedis ECG bill, the person will pay 56 cedis, right? 50 cedis plus your 10% plus our 2% fee. Okay, so your profit will be around 5 cedis. So that's what it's basically saying. Okay, that's what it's basically saying. So if you save this, right? If you save this, and then the person goes to bills, and the person wants to buy something, the person enters 50 cedis. The person is going to pay a certain amount. We have to enter the distance, and then it will calculate it for you. Okay, so the moment we didn't refresh, by the way. So when you refresh, and then you go to the ECG, and then you enter the amount, let's say 50 cedis. So you see the 56, right? So this is your fee, right? Because you chose 10%. So 10% of 50 cedis is 5 cedis. So the fee, your profit, that is it over there. And then our own is around 1 cedi 10 pesos. That's why you're saying 56. Okay, so that is it. Okay, so you add your own pricing, you control pricing. If you don't want the service on the platform, you just off it. Okay, if you don't want to sell it, you just off it. If you don't want fiber, you just off it. If you don't want result checkers, you can off it. Okay, that is it. For BEC, you just come here. Our BEC checker is 20 cedis. You can do it maybe 25 cedis, and you save pricing. And then you can come to WASI. WASI is like 22. You can do it maybe 26, and then you save the pricing. Once you do that, you will see your profit too as well. So you can see your profit here. So you can see that the profit is 4 cedis, right? Because 26 minus 22 will give you 4 cedis. So that is it. It's basically very simple, right? So the moment you are done, you just save the pricing. Once you save it and you refresh, and then you go to the result checkers, and someone wants to buy, right? You see the amount over there. So let's say we want to do it. So you just enter this, and then we enter this as well, right? So the moment the person pays, the person will be paying that amount. Okay, so once the person continues, the person will pay that amount that you entered. Okay, so that is it. It's very simple. Okay, so for result checkers and all that, you set everything yourself. The moment somebody places an order, you see the orders here in store orders. Okay, so you see the store orders over here. If it is pending processing, whatever, you see it over there. The moment you pass the 10 cedis fee, you can withdraw. So when you withdraw, you just enter the amount, the network, and then the phone number, account name, which is optional. But it will be better for us so that when we are sending, we'll know who we are sending to. And then you request for withdrawal. When you request for withdrawal, the withdrawal history will show here. Okay, so you can see the withdrawal history here as well. So it will show there. I hope you got it. Yes. So that is it. The next one that we are going to talk about is the giveaway. So for the giveaway, occasionally we can give away some things, maybe data, if it is data bundle, if it is airtime, if it is money, we can give away some stuff when the time comes. Okay, so if there's any giveaway, you would see it over here. And then we have the result checkers. So for the result checkers, we have two services. You can buy the result checker and check yourself, or we can check for you, right? So this is the part that we check for you. So let us check it for you. We can check for you, right? That is around 30 cedis or so. So we check for you and then we send the result to you. Okay. If you want to buy the checker, you can just buy it on, you can just buy it here. Okay, everything is available. How do you want to receive it? You want to receive it SMS, you can do it that way. If you want email, you can do it that way. If you want both, you can also do it that way. Okay, so it's very, very simple. Very, very simple to use. Now, tutorial videos. Our tutorial videos are here basically. So if there's anything on our YouTube, you can go to our YouTube, you can open our YouTube, and then you can watch the videos over there. Okay, so these are basically, so this is the platform. Okay, this is the platform. So at the time of this recording, we are recording the video for the new platform. Okay, for the new platform. These ones are like the previous website. Okay, the video that we are recording now is the updated website. That's why you're seeing this. Okay, so we will just create a new playlist containing all the videos for the new platform. Okay, so that is it. So the general YouTube channel is here. You can just go and subscribe, and then you'll be updated on any notification that we give out. Okay, so that is it about the video aspect. So for FAQ, anything that you want to know, any question that you feel like you need to get answered will be shown here. Okay, so getting started, what is Techlink? It will tell you what we do, how to create an account, anything concerning any subject, you can just go and check it out. Okay, it's basically here. It's basically here. Okay, and then API documentation, business, the Techlink business API. So if you are building an app or a website, okay, you can integrate our services on it. Okay, you can integrate our services on your platform, right? So it's very simple. You just click here, go to the documentation, and you can start integrating. Okay, so that is it. Very simple and very easy to go about. If there's any request, any orders that you are doing via the API, you see it over here. Okay, right. So this side, transactions, any transaction that you have made, top up, electricity bill, DSTV, GoTV, airtime, data, WASI, BC, everything will show here. Okay, your debit, credit, your wallet balance, everything shows here. So here is also your withdrawals. Your commission withdrawals can also be done here. Okay, so that is it. I think the minimum is 5 CDs, and then you can select the network and then you can withdraw. So yeah, it's very simple. And commissions as well. So these are commissions. These are commissions from others. Okay, from others. So if you refer somebody, you would see you see it right there. Okay, if you refer somebody, you see it right there. So that is it. It's very simple. Okay, and then we have referrals as well. So this part, you just share your link, and then somebody can be referred under you. Okay, and whatever the person buys, you get a commission of that as well. Okay, so the bottom one here is for the WhatsApp channel. Okay, so the moment you click on it, it will take you to the WhatsApp business. So this is the WhatsApp business channel that you can join. When you join, you get updated on any information that we give out. If there's any update, any new feature, you get that information. And then you can see down here too, you can see support. So the moment you click on support, if you need anything to report to us, you can do that, and then you can report to us. Okay, it's very, very, very simple. Very, very simple, right? So you just enter your email, your subject, and your description. If it is any screenshot, you put it in there. Okay, then if there's so the moment you report, you receive an ID, report ID, that you can use, report ID or reference that you can use to check. You enter that, and then the email that you used, and then you check whether the report has been worked on or is still pending. Okay, when you are making a report, okay, when you're making a report, you have to report. So let me show you. So let's take this link and then come back. Okay, so let's go to orders. Okay, so let's say you have an order that is here, right? And then you want to report an order. It is always prudent or necessary to report an order that has been completed but not received. Most of the time, when people report about pending or processing orders, I tend to ignore them because the order is pending. People are complaining that they've not received it. Reporting or complaining about a pending or processing order not being received is not a report because it is obviously not delivered yet. It is pending or processing, right? So if you are reporting, report an order that is completed but not received, right? If you do that, I'll be able to help you. But if you report an order, some of you place an order like 1 hour ago, and then you report, maybe you place an order like 1 hour ago, and then the order is processing, and then you report that is not completed. I will not respond to such a complaint or a report because it is not delivered, obviously, right? And the customer knows this, but yet they decide to report something like this. You understand? So it is very important. So now, how to report on the platform? So let's say you have a completed order, but it's not delivered or it's not received. So you see this red thing over here. When you see pending, you will not see report over here. You understand? When you see failed, you will not see report. All failed orders are retried, and if it cannot be done, we refund it. So there is no point in reporting a pending, processing, or failed order. You understand? So that is very important. You can only report when the order is completed but not received. That is why you see report issue over here. So the moment you see this and you want to report, you just click on it, and then you are asked that what is the issue, right? You just select the issue. Maybe order not received, different data size received. Maybe you bought 10 GB, you received 5, wrong number, right? Sent to wrong number. As for this, we will not be able to help you with it because the order is not reversible. Okay, it's not reversible. So that is it about it. And then charge more than once. If maybe you have been charged more than once, you bought something and you have been charged more than one time, you can report that. So order not received, that is the issue. So let's say you have not received the order, you just click on continue. So the moment you click on continue, you see this. It takes you to the support page and it has been filled for you already, right? It has been filled for you already. So this is the order not received. So this, first of all, the email, order not received. You can see the ID as well. And then you just enter the, so everything has been entered for you already. Okay. Maybe what happened? What happened, you can leave it or you can just add some few notes, right? So maybe I placed, you can just say something like I placed it on so and so date, right? You can do it on so and so date, and I have not received it, right? So the moment you do this, you don't just do this and go and send and submit. Add evidence. We need evidence. So you just add evidence of what, you know, the screenshot, data balance screenshot. Okay, it's very important because we need to know if the customer or the recipient truly received it or not. Because we tend to ignore reports without evidence. Some of you report even without phone number. How am I going to check? You understand? We can't check certain things for you. Somebody can come and type something, right? The person can come and type something like, oh, I received something, the person can just come here and type, I have not received my data 1 GB. This is what somebody will come and say. I have not received my data 1 GB, right? Something like this. And then maybe the person will add date. The person can come and say on 21st August. 21st August like this, right? No screenshots, no information, no phone number. I have not received my data 1 GB on 21st August. On this date, 21st August, you are not the only person placing 1 GB. So this information is just broad, and we can't help you with this kind of information. So when you report something like this, we tend to ignore it. Do you understand? As a report that does not have information. The moment you report something that does not have information, we just ignore it. Do you understand? We ignore it. When you are reporting, report like the system actually does it for you. Do you understand? Report it like this, like the way the system has reported. Have you seen the way the system inserted everything for you, and then you enter it yourself, and then you add the screenshots, and then you send, right? So this is how you are supposed to report. We need information. What is the order ID? What did you buy? Who were you buying for? You understand? Then we check for you. But when you come and see something like this, you come and write something like this only, that I placed it on so and so date, I did 1 GB, no date, no time, no, everything is just English. You are just typing English for me. I will not be able to resolve the issue for you until you come and explain proper, so that we assist you. You understand? So that is it. When you are done, you add the screenshot evidence, okay, and then you submit. Once you submit, we will receive it. When we are done, you will also receive a reply in your email. You understand? You receive a reply in your email. So the email and phone number that you are using, make sure that it is correct in your account. You understand? Make sure that it's valid. If it is not, you're going to have an issue. Okay, so that is it. It's very, very simple. Okay, so this is the end of the business platform walkthrough. Okay, if there's any information that you need or any query that you need to ask, we are available as always. Okay, we are available as always. Okay, so that is it. It's very, very simple. Yeah, so that is it. Let's keep on making money, and may God bless us all. Thank you very much.